Hey there, and welcome back to the George AI Freedom Podcast. I'm your host, George. So I need to ask you something a little personal. Okay, how many hours did you waste last week doing work that a computer honestly could have done better? I'm talking about copying data between apps, researching competitors, writing social media posts, creating reports from scattered documents. If you're like most people, it was probably 15, maybe 20 hours of just pure digital drudgery? Here's the crazy part. While you were manually doing all that, I was sipping coffee, watching my AI agents handle everything automatically. Last Tuesday at 9 a.m., I gave one agent a single goal: create a complete market analysis for our new product launch. By lunch, I had a 15-page report that would have taken me 3 days to research and write. Look, I'm not special. I discovered something that most people don't even know exists yet. I'm talking about AI agents that work like digital employees, right? They don't just answer questions, they complete entire projects while you sleep. Excited. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 5 game-changing AI agents that anyone can start using for free. No coding, no complexity, just results. Stick with me for the next 15 minutes, and I promise you'll never work the same way again. First up, let's talk about those huge, intimidating projects. Okay? What if instead of dreading the work week, you could just assign your biggest goals to a digital worker who never sleeps? That's Agent GPT. Think of it as the world's most persistent project manager. You see, you don't ask it a question, you give it a mission, like write a 30-day social media plan for my fitness coaching business. I tested this on a project that was giving me nightmares. Create a complete competitor analysis for my consulting business, including pricing, services, and weaknesses. I hit enter, made coffee, and when I came back, Agent GPT was already deep into research. 20 minutes later, I had an 8-page report analyzing 10 competitors with strategic recommendations. Yeah, that single task would have consumed my entire weekend. It doesn't just research and stop. No. It researches, analyzes, organizes, and formats. It's all automatic. And the free plan, it is incredibly generous to handle those big projects you'd rather avoid. Okay, real talk. How many apps do you juggle every day? Gmail, Slack, your CRM, Google Sheets, it's a mess. All that time wasted copying info between them. This next agent, Zapier AI Agents, will completely eliminate that digital busywork. You literally have a conversation with it, like briefing an assistant. You can say, when someone fills out my contact form, add them to my email list, send a welcome message, and create a task in my project manager to follow up in 3 days. I set one up to monitor my business Gmail. It extracts key client info, creates tasks in my project system, updates my CRM, and sends me a clean daily summary of what actually needs my attention. It connects over 5,000 apps. It's like having a universal translator that makes all your tools speak the same language. Next, how many times have you spent 20 minutes digging through old files for one piece of info? Right? Imagine an AI with a perfect memory of every document you've ever created. That's Stack AI. Yeah, it's your business's external brain. You upload your PDFs, documents, research, and it creates AI bots that can instantly answer questions about that content. I uploaded 2 years of business documents, and now I can ask it, what was our average project timeline last year? Or summarize all client feedback on our pricing. And bam, detailed answers in seconds. The free plan, it is incredibly generous. Okay, content creators and marketers, listen up, okay? Are you tired of that endless content hamster wheel? This is where Gumloop gets really exciting. It's a visual editor that lets you link AI models like ChatGPT with web scrapers to create powerful automation workflows. Yeah, imagine building your own content factory. I built a flow that monitors my competitors' blogs, analyzes their popular content, generates similar but unique articles for my business, creates social media posts, and schedules everything. Right, what used to take me 10 to 15 hours a week now runs completely on its own. The visual editor makes it feel like building with digital Lego blocks. Okay, final question. Ever had a brilliant app idea, but then reality hit? You can't code and developers are expensive? This last agent, Lovable, is mind-blowing. Yeah, it's like having an entire development team working for you for free. You just describe what you want in plain English.
like build me a simple CRM that tracks leads and sends automated follow-ups. Wow, Lovable's AI then builds the entire, real, functioning web application from scratch with a professional design and a live URL. Okay, I tested it by asking for a client feedback collection system. 30 minutes later, I had a fully working app. This is literally like having a startup's technical team at your command. All right, here's your AI agent setup plan. And look, don't just listen and forget, do this. Step 1, identify your biggest time waster, okay? What task eats up most of your week? Step 2, start with one power agent. Don't try all 5 at once. So if you need project help, use Agent GPT. Drowning in apps, choose Zapier AI. Set up your first automation tonight. I'm serious. Sign up and give it a small project test. Step 4, scale gradually, okay? Once you see it working, you'll get addicted. Trust me. Then you can add a second and a third. So here's your homework. Pick one repetitive task you have to do this week and let one of these agents handle it. Yeah? Then I want to hear your wins. Share your results on social media and tag me at George AI Freedom. Your success story might be the motivation someone else needs. And if this episode opened your eyes, please subscribe and share it with someone drowning in repetitive work. Remember, AI agents aren't just tools. No, they are your new employees, your partners, your competitive advantage. The people who embrace this now will be light years ahead in 6 months. Next week on the George AI Freedom Podcast, we're diving deep into Escape the Rat Race, how to leverage AI for financial freedom. I'll be sharing real stories of people who used AI to build passive income streams and quit their day jobs. You will not want to miss it. Stop doing work that agents can do better, okay? Start building your AI team today. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. If an AI agent could free up 10 hours of your work week starting tomorrow, what is the single most valuable thing you would do with that time to grow your business or improve your life? I'm George, and I'll see you next week on the George AI Freedom Podcast. Keep building your AI-powered freedom.